Well, good morning, everybody. It's Barb Katie here. So glad to be with you again on this Monday morning. I always look forward to our chat each and every week, and this is certainly no exception. We're concluding the series of information pieces that we've shared with each other concerning physical activity today. And I just would like to take a few moments to sort of wrap things up as we move forward next week into a different topic entirely. Most people tend to focus on one type of exercise and activity, and we tend to think, well, we're doing that, that's enough. However, research has shown that it's important to get all four types of exercise: endurance, strength, balance, and flexibility. Each one of them has different benefits for us throughout our lives, from the time we are children until our later years as adults. During one kind of physical activity can also improve your ability to do others, and variety helps reduce boredom as well as reduce the risk of injury. No matter what our age is or where we are in our life journey, we can find activities that meet our fitness levels and needs. And that's really important, our fitness levels, because we uh, cannot expect to perform like an Olympic athlete when we have actually been couch potatoes for a considerable period of time. So the continuum of physical ability is quite varied and wide, actually. The four types of exercise, as an overview, the first one is endurance activities, and that's what we usually call aerobics, things that increase our breathing and our heart rates. These activities tend to keep us healthy, improve our overall fitness, help us perform the tasks we need to do every day. Endurance exercises also can benefit the health of your heart, your lungs, and your circulatory system. They may even delay or prevent many diseases that are common as we age, such as diabetes, colon and breast cancer, and heart disease, and others. Uh, I think we all know a variety of physical activities: a brisk walk or a jog, yard work like mowing or raking the yard, dancing, swimming, biking, climbing stairs or hills. In West Virginia, we do a lot of hill climbing. Playing tennis or basketball can increase your endurance, or another way of saying that is staying power, to help keep up with the grandkids during a trip to the park, to dance to your favorite song at a family wedding, to rake the yard and bag up the leaves. The goal, sort of, and it may take you quite some time to get there, but it is a goal to aim for, is to build up at least 150 minutes of activity a week that makes you breathe hard. Uh, Trying to be active throughout the day to reach this goal and to avoid sitting for long periods of time. If you can't do 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, then try doing 5 or 10 minutes throughout the day to total up to those 30 minutes. Um, and just build gradually up to uh, what you want to be your target. Um, do a little light activity before and after this more intense activity is helpful. Being sure that you stay hydrated, that you drink, because hopefully you're going to get up to the level where the activity makes you sweat a little bit. Uh, and again, all these things need to be checked with your doctors to make sure that any particular exercise is right for you. One simple test is if you're breathing hard but can still have a conversation, it's a moderately intense activity. If you can only say a few words before you have to take a breath, it's pretty safe to say for you, this is a vigorously intense activity. Then the second type of activity, exercise is strength. Your muscle strength can make a big difference in how you go through your day. Strong muscles help us stay independent and make everyday activities feel much easier. Like a simple thing like getting up out of a chair, climbing the steps, carrying the groceries in from the car. Keeping your muscles strong can help with your balance too and prevent falls and fall related injuries. We're less likely to fall when our legs and hip muscles are strong. Some people call using weight to improve your muscles strength training, or resistance training is another word that sometimes gets used. Uh, some people like to use resistance bands as well, or weights. And the whole idea is to start out light with a lighter band if you've not been using one, or a lighter weight, until you can do 2 sets of 10 or 15 repetitions pretty easily of whatever you're doing. Try to do strength exercises for all your major muscle groups at least a couple days out of the week. You don't have to do the same activity every single day, um, nor exercise the same muscle group every single day. You can, change it up. Variety keeps it from being boring. Um, Gripping a tennis ball, carrying in groceries, uh, arm curls, wall push-ups, lifting your body weight, like getting out of the chair, uh, and using these resistance bands to increase the pull. Uh, One thing that I will caution you about if you're going to be doing strength training is don't hold your breath. Breathe regularly. There seems to be a tendency when you're doing these things to not want to breathe, but breathing is really important. Um, Breathe out as you lift or push, and breathe in as you relax. That's a sort of an easy tip to remember how to regulate your breathing. Again, always, no matter what it is, talk to your doc to be sure that this is an activity that is safe for you. Balance exercise for all of us is so important. Balance helps prevents falls, and that's a common problem when we age. Our, muscle groups do not seem to want to respond as quickly when we get thrown off balance. And uh, some of the exercises that help you improve balance are things like Tai Chi, which is often called a moving meditation that involves shifting the body slowly, gently, and precisely while breathing deeply. Standing on one foot, a heel to toe walk, the balance walk, uh, standing from a seated position. Again, make sure that whatever you're doing, that you have a sturdy chair to steady yourself, or a person nearby to grab hold if you feel you're becoming unsteady and might fall. Again, talk with your doc to be sure that whatever you're looking at doing to increase your activity level is going to be safe for you and appropriate for your ability at that particular time. The final, and bear in mind, I'm flying through here because it's just a quick overview, uh, is dealing with your flexibility. Stretching is one of the best things you can do to improve your flexibility. Moving more freely will make it easier for us to reach down to tie our shoes, to look over our shoulders when you're backing the car out of the driveway. Uh, Flexibility exercises include things like a back stretch exercise, an ankle stretch, an inner thigh stretch, the back of the leg stretch. Again, for safety's sake, stretch when your muscles are warmed up. Stretch after you've done some endurance or some strength exercises. Don't stretch until it hurts. Always remember to breathe normally while holding a stretch. And always, too, remember again, talk with your doctor to be sure that that particular exercise is appropriate for you and your current physical condition. Um, there is another aspect that I think that you need to consider also when you're looking at physical activity, and that's the mental health benefits that come from uh, some type of exercise activity. Uh, One of the most important ones to me is reducing feelings of depressions and stress by staying physically active. Those endorphins do play a role in keeping our good spirits up, and it's really important that we do work our bodies to keep them strong. Another aspect of the benefits mentally from doing physical activities is enhancing our mood and our emotional well-being. Again, those, endorphins play a role there that are generated from the activity. They also, the activity itself tends to make you feel more energetic if you don't overdo and hurt yourself. And moderation and balance, I think, are always the key in engaging in a new activity like this. You don't want to exercise so much that you can't get out of bed in the morning because you're in such pain. You've overdone a little bit. If let your body share its information with you and guide you, and always monitor it with your doctor's input as well. And then simply, you'll sleep better if you work during the day and tire your body out. So it's in an actual state of needing rest and restoration. All these things are important to us for our physical and mental well-being as we continue to live our very best lives each and every day. And a concern that I have for any of us as we're going forward in this process is how to be sure we're getting the best information that we possibly can with so much information on the internet. And we all know that there is a lot of information out there that may not be particularly appropriate for you or me in whatever stage of our lives we might be, or it might be um, not as accurate as it could be, and could maybe even cause some damage if we aren't cautious. And it's always good to be cautious. In the US and Canada, we have wonderful government agencies that put out so much excellent information for us to use in our journeys to our best health and living our best lives. And one of the most important things, I think, to me is when you're looking for information, is not just to do a blank Google search without any filters on it. I know here in the US and here in Canada as well, there are many sites that end with .gov, which means it's an official federal government website. And that information has been appropriately vetted for the safety of the people who live the country. That's really important, as opposed to, a company that might be putting out stuff to sell a product. And heaven only knows there are 10 million products out there that you can use that if you just use that product, you will be physically fit and able almost to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Well, we all know that's not true. That's a type of exaggerated advertising to lure you in to buy the product. Have you ever been up late at night and seen some of the things that they sell? Have you ever bought some of them and when you got them home and tried them, put them away in the closet or on the bottom of the stack of DVDs you may have because they just simply either did not work or were way beyond your beginner's ability? Some people may be able to start out at a very high level, but most of us need to gradually build our strength up and our flexibility and our balance and our stamina to be able to do some of the things these companies say everybody can do, and you'll just be superwoman or superman. So again, I caution you when you're searching for things on the internet to consider where it comes from. Does it come from a site ending in .org or .gov? Nonprofits and government agencies tend to vet their material sometimes a little bit more, well, a lot more carefully than some of these buy this and be fit sites that we see so often. Also, please look and make sure that for the site it says HTTPS at the beginning of the web address. This ensures that you're connecting to the official website and that any information you provide is encrypted and transmitted securely. This, especially in the age where there's so much hacking going on and we have to be so careful about identity theft, is just another step you can take to ensure that you're not getting more than you bargained for when you go to a particular website. I would suggest to you in this particular area, given that many of us are not super fit, that to learn more about the 4 types of exercise and how they can benefit you, particularly, you might want to consider going to a site called the National Institute of Aging. .gov. It's under the National Institute of Health. They have workout videos and examples of how to do some of the exercises that we have talked about during the general review here. And again, that's a government-sponsored site, and the information there is both secure and vetted to be appropriate with the appropriate cautions on being sure that you don't hurt yourself while you're trying to get fit. So consider the source always for any information that you are searching for regarding your health, be it nutritionally, behaviorally, physically, emotionally. All of us need to use our due diligence and be cautious and not be drawn in by those who are much more interested in our money than in our health. So go out there, enjoy your life each and every day. Be safe, be healthy, live your best life. I will talk to you later. Bye for now.